Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Sasser in at the point. And for Atlanta, they've got Wiggins. Young is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Hunter in at the 5. Thompson outside. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
So crafty coming off the pick. Young gets the passing angle he needs.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. By this time of the season, I think it's fair, Greg, to say we know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Here's Sasser following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Şengün with a wide-open look. Wide-open shot is on the money. Şengün's got his second basket of the night. And here's Young from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Cunningham for 3. Aldama with the rebound. Hardaway passes to Aldama. Trains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now, here's Cunningham. A 14-point game for him in the win against Golden State. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
The first overall pick in the 2021 draft. Cade Cunningham is a special talent. Lots to like about his game.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. And the second free throw, good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
From 10 feet out, they retain possession. And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
Young pass to Okongwu. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
Here's Hunter. That one goes in. Hunter's got his second basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cunningham passes to Şengün. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Cunningham's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Hawks score.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And the Hawks making a change here. Amba's checked in. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. Big dog.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Torres, the pass to Smart. Looking to end the run. The offensive rebound. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
Bamba, a screen on Van Vliet. Wasted no time on that one. Young's got 9 points.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Back to Smart. To the inside. Torres. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The pass to Van Vliet. Cunningham with it. With the crossover, and there's another one for the Pistons.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The shot's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for the Pistons, Smart is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Brown, and it's Torres in at the 4-man position. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Wiggins, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Pistons trail by 15. Cunningham outside. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Brown right side. From past the arc. Cunningham's shot is off. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Golden State. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Smart against Murray. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And it's to that. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Black kicks to Wiggins. Another three for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. You take a look at Hunter, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pass to Cunningham. Van Vliet outside. Brown sets a screen for Van Vliet. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Van Vliet's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And something a lot of people notice about Fred VanVleet are his instincts with the ball.
GA, he's got a sixth sense for how to run the offense, seeing when and where to move the ball in order to create quality looks for his guys.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. He gets that one.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
Murray outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Cunningham passes to Van Vliet. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Black kicks to Hunter. Over Brown. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
It might be the most difficult shot in basketball, the hook shot.
Here is Cunningham. He's got 6 and another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Black in the post. Brown on him. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Şengün's checked in for the Pistons. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. Pistons trail by 18. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sasser. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. A moment now to see the numbers for Thompson. He's around 6 points per game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
He has veracity down low. He sets the tone for this club night in and night out.
The Pistons making a change here. Smart's checked in.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Pass to Sasser. Unloads from 13. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Passes it to Murray. Hunter with it. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Let's start getting loud.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for DeJounte Murray. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 2nd in scoring, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, his 2nd-best score in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. .124 left in the first half of basketball.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated. DeJounte Murray loves to play with flair, and he did not hold back on that dunk.
Inside. And stolen by Hunter. And it's Murray with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Gray lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Number 24.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Şengün with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Thompson, and too long on the shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
No good on the triple. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Big Diesel, Kenny the Jet, Ernie Johnson here. But before we dive into the scintillating analysis of the first half, let's check out the power rankings.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Hawks.
Well, you have to like the unselfishness. They share the pill, don't over-dribble. Signs of great chemistry, kind of like our squad right here.
Indeed, we are just one big, happy family. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Johnson, and it's Hunter in at the 5 spot. Here's Sasser, defended by Young. Back to Cunningham. Connects from three-point range. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. K can take over games.
And that one's good. Hunter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Sasser, defended by Young. Stewart with a screen on Young. Shot clock at 6. Poke loose and stolen by Hunter. Here's Murray. The kick out to Young. Another three for Atlanta.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And there's the pass to Cunningham. Here's Sasser with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. He's got 6.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Here's Okongwu. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Sasser, defended by Young. To the paint, 6 to shoot, and the dunk by Stewart.
Stewart plays his part well, rolling into a great position to get the pass, and then he scores.
Young pass to Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Sasser. Down low, Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Stewart with the screen on Young. Sasser against the bucket. Sasser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Murray kicks to Young. Okongwu, the pass to Hunter. Over Şengün. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Cunningham against Murray. Şengün with the screen for Cunningham. Takes it inside, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Such a tough matchup. Cunningham can pass or score out of the pick and roll.
Johnson for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Pass to Sasser. Şengün with a screen on Young. Sasser can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Thompson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Johnson can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 18 points.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Here's Sasser. It's tipped. Here's Hunter. And then Hunter with the jam.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Cunningham for 3. Murray right side. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We've got Brown. Marcus Smart is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Torres in at the 4. On the wing, Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Brown dishes to Cunningham. Over Johnson. Brown trying to free himself up. Cunningham's shot is off.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
To the right side. Okongwu finds Johnson. Second chance shot on the wing. Johnson. Another three for Atlanta. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Kevin Knox is checked in for Hunter. Cunningham against Johnson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Cunningham outside. Pass to Torres. Drills the elbow jumper.
An assertive play in the pick and roll. I love how Cade Cunningham cuts apart the defense with his passes.
Pass to Okongwu. And the three off target. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred Van Vliet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Okongwu, rebounded by the Pistons.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that one is good. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
A lot of his shots come from 3, but once in a while, Fred would challenge the defense from the mid-range area.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Hits the 3 from the wing.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bamba against Şengün. That one off the back iron and out. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of things. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
I mean, a devastating blow, to say the least.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Young's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From the line, Cade Cunningham again. Cunningham's got 22 points.
I love Cade Cunningham taking what the defense gives him, making the most of a mid-range opening.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Thompson. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
This is incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And the basket by Johnson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hawks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Pistons, Isaiah
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
Effective role player. Isaiah Stewart is reliable when it comes to rebounding and blocking shots.
And so Stewart nails both of them. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Murray for 3. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Sasser, covered by Okongwu. Sasser gets the bucket. Now Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Trae Young.